Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, February 1st. I do not have any excuses for not making videos after my last one at the beginning of November. I just didn't feel like doing it at all. Hopefully I can change that this year. I waited till the end of January to do the end of the month DVD Blu-ray update, but this one I'm showing off everything I've gotten since my last video, which was September 1st to now. That's what this pile is. And also, I want to start up the first time viewing videos again at the end of the month. I won't be doing it this month because I only watched 6. I'll say what they were at the end because we're actually here for the DVDs and Blu-rays. More DVDs than anything because either the store doesn't have the Blu-ray and I'm not driving everywhere to find the Blu-ray, or like for the last one, which is a complete fucking ridiculous reason, you'll see why. So I'll just be quiet and just get started. So the first two, and this is from September to anything I got, since we'll just fucking start. The flubs are here. So these two I got off eBay. And this is another one of the Asylum Home Entertainment. The only other one I like, because I like the 100 Ghost Street Return of Richard Speck, and I also like 8231 Gacy House. I do like this one. And also from eBay, because it was cheaper on eBay than it was on Amazon, and I got Popcorn. And these three I got from eBay. No, I got two from eBay. I'm sorry. I'm still out of it. The first one was Deadly Friend. It did come a little damaged, but at this point, I just don't care anymore. Because half the time when you're putting them back on your shelves, they get ripped, they get caught here. So, slipcases are becoming the bane of my fucking existence. And also arrived that day was first season of Wednesday. Then these, not all together, all separate, but I got them all at Walmart. Again, DVD was cheaper than the Blu-ray. That was Star Trek Discovery, the final season. And because the show actually got canceled, I figured I'd get these, and they were like 18 bucks. So I got Chucky Season 1 and Chucky Season 2. Also picked up from one of the Walmarts, I can't remember which one, I got the Mayfair Witches. And let me see. This bunch I got from Willow Video. I took the tag off this, so I don't remember how much it was, but I think it was $9.99. And again, Blu-ray out of print. Through Scream Factory, though, we've all probably noticed that Kino Labra or Kino Cult has been getting a lot of the Scream Factory releases where their rights run out or whatever. Because I went crazy trying to find Graveyard Shift, and now they're releasing it on their line. So I wouldn't be surprised if this comes out, but I was like $9.99 for the DVD of Monkey Shines. And I know this was widely hated, but I am going to give it a shot. Tarot. It was $13.99. And then also picked up The Unholy, which I watched earlier last year and really liked it. It's like, what can you do with an Exorcist type movie or one of these type of movies? But I mean, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he's very easy on the eyes. So this was $9.99. And speaking of Jeffrey Dean Morgan, even though he's not in this season, I am giving The Walking Dead another shot. But I do have a VPN thing, because for some reason it's locked on Netflix Canada. And I think it's because I chose the cheapest plan with the commercials, because I'm done paying like $16 and I may watch 2 or 3 things on there. So I was like, that's for everything. That's for that's for Disney Plus, that's for Paramount Plus. Shudder is like the only one where the price has only gone up once in the last 5-6 years. I don't know. But Willow Video had the set of season 1 and only $6.99. It's the only one I'm gonna get because I'm gonna try to watch the rest on Netflix. But I did love this season. I absolutely loved it. That's why I grabbed it. And moving on, this one I got from Sunrise. I picked up Long Legs. I hope it lives up to the hype, but I kind of doubt it. I am interested in the director's next film. Is it just called The Monkey? But it looks good. And picked these two up from Amazon. It was cheaper to get it at Amazon than it was at Walmart. It changes. It fluctuates a lot. And I got Happy Birthday, Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo, and Malignant. See, it's a case of I don't care anymore. To me, whichever has the better price, that's what I'm getting. And then these two are, wait a minute. This one I got at Walmart because the show was just canceled. And like I said, Chucky season 3, that was the only, I was like, I'm done being flippant about the slipcovers now. I'm just kind of over it. I used to be anal about it back in the day, but now I just don't care. And then oh yeah, I looked at it too. Give me a second. I looked at it and I thought, no, wait, I think I showed this off in an update, but turns out I fucking didn't. So you think I'd be fucking prepared on this, right? I picked this up at Sunrise. They didn't have the Blu-ray, but I was like, I don't care, because it was my favorite horror film of last year, and that was Late Night with the Devil, which I did see in the theater. And these two I got from Amazon. This one I also saw in the theater, horror, and that was Maxine, which I really, really liked. If you're wondering what my order is, it goes X, Maxine, and Pearl. And then I picked up Quiet Place Day 1, which I didn't get to during my horror marathon. Like I said, the big one, that horror marathon, was Near Dark, which I finally did watch. And but everything else I just suck at. You guys know how it is, and I've said this numerous times. You just want to watch the old stuff. If any of you are following me on Instagram, you'll notice I'm watching the Friday 13th, Halloween, and Nightmare on Elm Street series. So, but I have watched a couple of first-time viewings, and I'm gonna say what they are at the end. Got this at Walmart, one, because it was supposed to come out in January here. I don't know what it was in the States. And it was only $15. I'm not expecting much. I mean, hello, it is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey Part 2. But and my dad was like, why are you getting that? I go, because it's not supposed to be out till January. And he went, oh. I go, yeah, January. So, but it was cheap enough. And then picked up at Sunrise, of course, picked up Deadpool Wolverine, which was my favorite film of last year. And picked up at Walmart because for my birthday, my mom sent me a Walmart gift card. So I actually only had to pay 20 cents for this. So, and that was Twisters, which I have watched. I did like it. Do I regret not going to see it in the theater? No, I don't. I did give it an 8 out of 10, but there was couple things missing from it, but I am more of a fan of the first film because that is a huge staple of I say childhood, but I was like 15, 16 when Twister came out. But I mean, I saw that 3 times in the theater, all with my dad. So Twister holds a very near and dear place in my heart and is one of my favorite disaster films. This is a really good sequel. I definitely recommend it. But like I said, am I upset that we didn't go see it in the theater? Not really. And then went to Willow Video and picked these up. This was one I've been putting off for a while. I do have like the normal Blu-ray, and this is the Arrow Video release. And it is one of the greatest films of my childhood. The only thing was, I have said it numerous times, and yet I go against it, is I don't really want to pay almost $50 for a movie from 1984. I think we can all agree on that. I mean, it doesn't matter what fucking line it's from. Arrow, Criterion, Scream Factory, Shout Factory, Vinegar Syndrome, Severin, all those. We don't really want to pay quote unquote, our testicles for a movie. Because this movie, it went to like $50 on at Sunrise, $50 on Amazon, $30 at Willow. I wasn't leaving without it, and that of course is The Last Starfighter, one of the greatest films of my childhood. And of course, I think we all know the fun fact is you have directed by Nick Castle, who of course played Michael Myers in the first Halloween, Lance Guest, who was Jimmy in oh, I thought my dad came home, in Halloween 2, and then Dan O'Hurley, Grigg, who was in Halloween 3. I find that funny, but I love this movie. I made my parents watch it so much as a child. One of my favorites. I don't care. And then I know this got shit on, but I think if I'm right, Paramount Plus actually took it off, so I was like, I might as well get it. And that is Pet Sematary Bloodlines. And also, I do have the original Pet Sematary 2, and the 2019 remake. And this I got from Amazon. Again, didn't want to pay like over $45 for the Vestron Blu-ray, so I picked up The Lair of the White Worm. This one I got from eBay, and it was quite crazy that the price of this was just crazy, and I don't know why. And it is a blind buy, and I'm trying not to spend so much money on blind buys, but I really want to see it. It's not on streaming. It's not on Soap Today. I can't find it, so I just said screw it, and I got A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. Those were everything for October, and then I only picked up 2 in November because I didn't really get any. There wasn't any good releases except for one, and it's My Precious. Godzilla -1. We all knew I was getting this. It was my favorite movie of 2023. It's my favorite Godzilla film, and I mean, oh, My Precious. Okay, moving on. And then the only other movie I got in November was Beetlejuice, which I loved. I saw it at the drive-in. I had so much fun with it. And then this is everything in December. I think I got this from Amazon or eBay because I actually forgot to write it down. Godzilla -1 I got from Amazon. Beetlejuice I got from Walmart. And I picked up Night of Dark Shadows. I figure I have House of Dark Shadows. I might as well get this. Okay. This bitch right here. I didn't get it at Walmart when I saw it because it was only the DVD. And I have the first 2 on Blu-ray. And I was like, oh, I want to kind of keep it that, but I think for a lot of seasons, TV shows and even movies, I've kind of given up on that. But I was like, I want to keep this Blu-ray. There was one night, my dad, bless his heart, he drove me to 5 fucking different Walmarts. We were at Coquitlam Center. They didn't have it. He stopped off at Lougheed Mall. They didn't have it. Stopped off at Guilford Mall. They didn't have it. Stopped off at our Walmart here in Langley. They didn't have it. So he's like, do you want to go to High Street? And I go, well, we got nothing else to do. Let's do it. And this was the only fucking Walmart they had it. I bought it. We went to our Walmart a week later, and they had the 4K Blu-ray in that. And I went, you motherfuckers. But I was like, really, guys? You don't have this? But I was like, I'm fucking happy I have it, and it only cost me $19, and all that. And it's funny because my dad does not like horror films, and do you think he'd watch this movie? He'd probably piss and shit his pants. That, of course, is Terrifier 3. I went through fucking hell and back trying to get this. That was like fucking ridiculous. Going to 5 different Walmarts, you find it, and then a week later, oh, we have it on 4K and all that. I'm like, you pricks. But I still haven't watched this yet. I haven't even watched the second one yet. But I have a feeling it's like Saw. I'm iffy on Saw, even though I own them all. And we know my feelings on Saw 10. I absolutely loved that. When I saw the first one, I was like, oh, okay. But what can you do? I was just fucking happy to finally have it. Okay, and these three I got for Christmas because, like I said, there wasn't anything coming out that really caught my eye. But for Christmas, my dad got me Alien Romulus, which I did see in the theater and really, really enjoyed. And then he got me the Doctor Who 60th anniversary specials. This was taken place of one we could not find at all at Walmart because Walmart only had it for $22, whereas Sunrise it was $45. Then we went to a Walmart and there it was for $20. So he got me, and I still haven't watched this one yet. Haven't watched season 1 yet, but Interview with the Vampire season 2. I am gonna watch the movie and then watch the show because I am actually rereading my Anne Rice Vampire Chronicles. I'm halfway through the Vampire Lestat, so. And then the last one of 2024, I liked this movie when I watched it for my horror marathon. It was my second to last movie in the horror marathon. And I think this is Amazon because I had an Amazon gift card and I got Renfield. I liked this one. It was fun. So. And this is everything I got in January. Got this one off eBay. It was actually a decent price. I was quite shocked because on Amazon they only had seasons 1 through 4 or 1 through 3, and it was $45 each. Where I got this one for I think $45, which is not bad. And it's seasons 1 through 5 of What We Do in the Shadows. Haven't watched this, but I watched the movie during my horror marathon and absolutely loved it. And then this arrived from Amazon. Again, could have got the Blu-ray, but the DVD was cheaper. Trap, which I saw with Beetlejuice at the drive-in. I really liked this. I was quite shocked by it. I didn't have high hopes. So, and again, the next one I got off of Amazon. I pre-ordered this. And it was again the thing of Kino Labra, Kino Cult line, getting something that Scream Factory had that went out of print. The Beast Within, which I like. This one I got on eBay. I know there's a new set out, but I wasn't impressed with the set. Let's just say January was a shitty month for us movie fans. Very shitty month. We lost too many people, and one is a director who I am iffy on. But there was some of his movies I did not like. 2 of them I absolutely loved. But I respected the hell out of David Lynch. There was some of his movies I did not like particularly the one I was really looking forward to was Lost Highway, and I did not like that at all. But it's the same as with David Cronenberg. There's some movies of his I absolutely love, and a lot of the ones that are the classics that I don't like. Anybody who knows me, my favorite David Lynch film, and I know I'll get shit for this, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I absolutely love his version of Dune. I know he hates it, but I think I was reading something, but he was starting to kind of come around, and he said if they ever did another special edition thing, even though he said that was highly unlikely, he might talk about it, because I think he realized there were some fans for that movie, and I'm one of them. That was one of the pinnacle films of my childhood. I don't care if everybody hated it. I loved it. So I just go by what I love. And then the other movie in question is Wild at Heart, which I absolutely love and adore that film. And then we lost Gino Schwartz, who directed Jaws 2, Somewhere in Time, Supergirl, another childhood favorite, and another childhood favorite, Santa Claus the movie. So that night I had watched Dune and Supergirl, and then I watched Halloween because it was John Carpenter's birthday. But we had a shitty month, and there was one thing of his I've always wanted to watch, but because of my experience with a couple of other films of his, I was iffy on it. But I said, you know what, fuck it. But it is terrible that I gotta wait till someone passes away to get something they're famously known for. But I did pick up, and for a good price, as I drop it, oh my god, the entire mystery of Twin Peaks. I was going to get that new set, but I looked at it and I thought, that's crap, I'm not paying $100 for that. I liked... See, this is how you guys should do it. Like that, not 1, 2, 3, 4 discs. 1, 2, 3. I hate that. It's like there's no point. This one, I'm pretty sure, as you know, comes with the complete series, not the revival, but also comes with the movie Fire Walk With Me. But this was cheaper than to get Fire Walk With Me on Criterion. So happy to have it. I will be checking it out soon. But like, I don't know how I feel about it. I actually did rent from the library Blue Velvet, which I've always wanted to see, but I've always put it off. And Elephant Man, which I have a feeling I'll like because I love John Hurt. But we shall see how I feel. But like I said, may not have been a big David Lynch fan, but I loved Dune, I loved Wild at Heart, and I respected what he did for the movie community. So Twin Peaks, God, that was long, but you know how it is. But I mean, it's true. We lost a lot of people last month, and I was just like, ooh. So, okay. Now, this one I got at Amazon. Or not Amazon, Walmart. I went on Amazon to look for the price for the Blu-ray. Paramount, in all their infinite wisdom, decided not to have a Blu-ray. Maybe they have it for you guys in the US, but not for us in Canada. Typical. They only came out with the 4K Blu-ray combo, and the DVD. Now, I don't know what the price is for 4Ks for you guys down in the States, but up here, your testicles, basically. You got to cut them off and use them for collateral. The 4K Blu-ray combo was $29.99 at Walmart. The DVD of this was $19, so obviously I got the DVD of Smile 2. But I really hope companies are not fucking doing that, because I'll just be buying DVDs for half the time, because it is ridiculous if you're gonna put out, because this did extremely well at the box office, it was a hit, but why would you have 4K Blu-ray combo but no Blu-ray? Explain, please. And for someone who is not on the 4K bandwagon, and I probably will not, because I have over 2,000 movies, and I don't feel like updating them. And the prices for them up here are crazy. Like I told my dad when we went to Willow Video last night so I could look around. I said, I ever get a 4K, this is where I'm coming. I'm going to get used 4Ks. I'm not going to pay full price. Like, even the just normal 4K of this at Walmart was $41, and I'm like, are you out of your fucking minds? Jesus. So yeah, that's why there was a lot of DVDs this month, because I was also comparing prices. But it is absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand that at all. And the last one, after that long rant, another DVD, because the Blu-ray was expensive. This is also one of the first time viewings I watched in January. Kind of funny that I never saw this till last month, considering what a fan of the actor I have been since I was 9 years old, thanks to my dad showing me El Dorado as a 9-year-old child. And that movie was McHugh with John Wayne. I think it was good. I enjoyed it, but the one thing was I didn't really buy him as a police officer. Because I think I'm more used to the Westerns or something like The Quiet Man and that. But I had fun with this. So I like, he's kind of unbelievable as a cop. But like I said, I have fun with this. And please note, this is for my collection, not my dad's. Because when I bought Brannigan, somebody said, oh, that's nice of you for buying it for your dad. And I go, bitch, that's not for my dad. This is for me. But I did like this, so I'll just put it here because that is one of the first time viewings I watched, obviously. Since I only watched 6, I will just tell you what they are now. And also, that's it for the DVD and Blu-ray update. The first time viewing, of course, was in the theater, and I went to see Nosferatu, which I fucking loved. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10, which is kind of wild because Robert Eggers' first movie, The Witch, I hated. I thought it was boring as fuck. There was just a lot of things about it I didn't like, to the point that I did a trade with one of my subscribers on here, and he felt bad that he was getting a brand new Steelbook. I only watched it once, and that was it. Brand new Steelbook, and he was sending me a beat up copy of Dead Alive, and I was like, I don't care if it's beat up, I'm getting Dead Alive. So I haven't seen Northman, and I haven't seen The Lighthouse, even though that one, out of the two, The Lighthouse is the one I'm more interested in. But I loved Nosferatu. I've loved vampire movies my whole life. And I was a bit weary on this one, but I wanted to see what Robert Eggers would do, and to me, he didn't disappoint. I know there's people who had issues with the mustache, and I'm like, okay, guess what? Nosferatu is kind of a thing on Dracula. And Dracula is based on Vlad the Impaler. Guess what he had? It's just... I was like, really? You're bitching about the mustache? What the fuck? It's like, yeah, get over stupid shit like that. Loved Bill Skarsgård in that movie. I thought he was fantastic. I loved what he did with his voice. Didn't want to make it sound like... I don't want to say everybody else, because only Max Schreck... And no, is it Max Schreck? I'm thinking of, unless it's the character Christopher Walken played in Batman Returns, him and Klaus Kinski. But that, I loved what he did with his voice. And being this was the first film I ever saw with Lily Rose Depp, she surprised the hell out of me. And I was like, well, she is her father's daughter, and she's almost just as good as her dad. I can't base anything more on that because I've only seen this one thing, but loved that. Loved everything else. Loved the score, which ironically, I did buy the soundtracks to both the 79 and the newest version. Everybody's like, why didn't you get it on vinyl? Where the fuck am I gonna put the vinyl? In here. I have no room. I do have a record player, but I have no room to put it. So, and also if I do start buying vinyls, because I have bought a few, it would only be horror soundtracks or movie soundtracks in general. But yeah, Nosferatu, absolutely loved that. And then one night when my dad was at work, I commandeered the TV. I had to rent this off of Amazon Prime because it was on TV the previous night, but when I started to record it, it missed like the first half hour of the movie, and of course it was McHugh, which I did enjoy. Still don't buy him as a cop, but I did enjoy it enough to have a physical copy. And the other movie that night was Brannigan. Still can't get over John Wayne and Sir Richard Attenborough in the same movie together. That's kind of blows my mind. But again, plays a cop. It was fun. They are fun. They're both fun, but I buy him more as the Western hero, or the character in The Quiet Man. Okay, that's 3. So what the fuck were the others? I'm not prepared for this video. You can tell. But I got my my book where I write them down. Oh, that was the one. Okay, the one before Nosferatu is I did watch the new Castlevania Nocturne, I think it's called, on Netflix, and quite enjoyed that. Can't wait to finally watch season 2. I knew I was forgetting something because there were 6. And then the 5th one, how did I not see this when I was a kid? I don't know. But it's, again, like, I get Twin Peaks after David Lynch died. I finally watched Warlock, where I do like Julian Sands, and I never watched it till not long after he died, which I'm still kind of flabbergasted about how he died, and it's so sad. But it's cheesy as fuck, but it's good. I'm gonna say 80s. It came out in 91, but they made it in 1988, so it was fun. It was cheesy, and I did like it. If I want to get the DVD or the Blu-ray set down the road, I might. And then the last one, which I had to watch on Soap today, was a German vampire film called We Are the Night. I had bought that off Amazon, it was used. It was through a seller, but, you know, fulfilled through Amazon. I get it the very next day, and I open it up. I paid $37 for a fucking used library copy. And ironically, it's from Fleetwood, which is about 25 minutes down the road. But I was like, I paid $37 for a fucking used copy from the library. And I was like, well, maybe I can just change the case out. Oh no. I took the disc out. It was scratched to absolute rat shit. So I sent it back to Amazon and I told them inaccurate description. They said, what's inaccurate? I go, oh, it is used, but it is a used library copy that has been scratched to rat shit. And I took pictures of it that are on my phone in case they want to say anything else. But I mean, wow, that was nuts. Sent it back, got my refund, promptly bought it off eBay where I should have bought it. But yeah, but it was actually a good movie. I had to watch it on Soap today because it's not on any of the streaming channels. So I was just like, check it Soap today, and it was on there, and I watched it. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. So, need a drink. So yeah, guys, after 31 minutes, we are finally fucking done. So, I'm hoping not to wait a while. But like I said, with the DVDs and Blu-rays, the price is going crazy, and that bullshit, like with Smile 2, I don't know what's going to go on. Plus, nothing has really caught my eye. Like, the only couple of things that caught my eye don't come out till March. The Criterion Collection of Godzilla vs. Biollante and the new set for the 1986 Trick or Treat. But really, there hasn't been anything that caught my eye. So, and hopefully I won't wait till the end of the month to do a DVD Blu-ray update. I'll wait till I get at least 10 DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever, and then do the video. But of course, starting this year, I'm gonna do the first-time viewings again. But like today, if it's under 10 first-time viewings, I won't do a video. I would just explain them in the DVD Blu-ray update at the end of the month or whatever. But yeah, okay, guys, I've rambled long enough. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video, the mess that it was. I've been out of sorts since my last video was November 1st, and it's now February 1st, so 3 months. So, until my next video, guys, whenever that may be, I hope you all have a great weekend, watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, like, comment, please subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.